the more mortifying ways that dyslexia shows up in my own life actually has to do with sending emails. Occasionally I will receive an email and I'll send out a response, and I won't hear anything back for about a week. And that's enough time that I'm like, okay, even if they're slow, I should have heard back by now. And so I'll go back and be like, did I actually send the email? And I'll scroll through my sent file and be like, there it is, I did send it, and I'll open it. And oh my goodness, when I open those emails, my brain reads them differently than it did when I was proofreading them before I sent them. And suddenly I feel like I know why they didn't respond. Because I'll read the email and it'll be like, I sound totally illiterate. Words are misspelled, words are missing, things are not great. And that's mortifying, because it's like, I'm a professional, I have a professional job, and I want to come across as literate, because I am. But because of how dyslexia impacts my brain, when I'm proofreading things on my own and I don't use some of the tools that I usually use and should use, like Grammarly, when I don't use them, it's pretty normal for me to send things out with mistakes that are just like, that is not an accurate representation of my intelligence, of my ability, of any of the things. So, let's say you receive one of those emails from myself or someone else who's dyslexic. Here's what I want you to do. First, if you understand what it says, just read it, understand it, and move on. You don't have to point it out. And if it's bad enough that you're like, okay, I don't understand, I need to clarify, that's okay. You can do that. Just clarify. Be like, hey, this is what I understood. Is that what you meant? But the main thing is just don't make a big deal about it. Because I know I make those mistakes. Anybody else who's dyslexic knows that we make those mistakes, and we don't usually enjoy it. Like, it's not something we want to do. It's just something that happens. And so we try to figure out how to not do that. We try and figure out how to accommodate it. And it works a lot of the time, but it doesn't always work. Sometimes things slip through the cracks, and it's just best, for me at least, if we let those things go.